hi, this was shared with me so I can share it with you. And this is a snackle box. So it's a snackle box because just like you take a tackle box fishing, you take a snackle box wherever you want to snack. So we can take this on a picnic. You could even take it fishing if you want to have some snacks while you fish, right? So here is what it looks like. Comes all in one, just like this. And here we have the compartments here. So these snap off like this, and then you can take your lid off like that. And then under that, you have all your little compartments. So there are 8 little compartments like this, perfect for each of your snacks. And then at the bottom, you see there, we have a white plate. And I'm going to pull all these out here so we can see what that white plate does. So here is the white plate. And as you see, it has some grates in it. So what you can do is you can put ice packs there at the bottom. And then you just put that over the ice packs. And that will help to keep your actual products from getting wet or anything. If you have something you want to put in here. You can then also, you can put your little snack boxes right into that, like this. And it holds all 8, and there's even some extra room for sodas. So you see these sodas, they can actually just sit right there in the side. You put them on the end, and then you can still have room for your 4 items in there. That you can put sodas right in with all 4. If you wanted more sodas, you could always just take out a row of these as well. So let's say you want to put, I don't know, we'll say some cheese in there. I'm going to set this over here, and then we can open this up, and we can put cheese in there. And it holds, as you can see, it holds quite a bit of cheese. This is a pile of sliced ones there. We can put our Colby Jack in there. And then these lids do just sit on. They do not snap or anything, so just be aware of that. And we can do some other cheeses. Throw some Swiss in here. And of course, you can put a lot more than just those slices in there. Then let's say we want to take, let's see, crackers or chips, or maybe we're going to go to the park and read a book. So there we can put some tortilla chips in there. Add that in there. Also keeps your cat out. And we've got one more. Let's say we want to take some candy. So here we can throw some truffles in there for dessert. Here we have some truffles. And of course, if we're going to put our ice packs on the bottom, we don't have to worry about those melting. It can keep it cool. It is not insulated though. So your ice packs would help to keep things cool, but the entire container is not insulated. I'm going to point that out. So here we have it with all of our items. And as you can see, they do go a little bit over the top, but the way this lid is built, they can do that. So we're just going to put this lid right on there. And there you can see the lid does latch. Even with those being in there with the white brace down, you would have your ice packs underneath there to keep everything cool. And again, like I said, it is not insulated, but it would keep things cool because you would have that underneath. But of course, you would not want to sit it in the direct sun or anything like that. With it being glass or with it being plastic and see-through, it would most likely melt things. Especially, I don't think your ice pack could keep up with that. But it would keep them cool and keep them from spoiling for a few hours while you enjoy your picnic. So there is what that looks like. And you can also just portion this out as snacks. You could put your fruits and things in there, and then you could just leave it in your house for the kids to be able to take portioned snacks as their day goes. You wouldn't have to use it only just to take in picnics. You could use it just around the house for things like that. If you cut up all your fruit, you can organize it nicely and just leave it in here and then take it out as you need to. So a lot of different options here with this. About this lid here, you see it has, you can set the month and date on there if you would need to know, if you use it for a fruit box, say, and you want to know the date that you cut everything up. You can use month, it's 1 through 12 down here, and then day is 1 through 31 up there. Just another way that you can track what you're putting in here and how long it stays fresh. So check it out if you are looking for a snackle box.